If you thought that all the startling secrets have already tumbled out in the Sachin Vaze case, then you are sadly mistaken. This case gets curiouser and curiouser. And however shoddy the plan was, it was far from simple. Now hold your breath as there is another twist in the Antilia bomb scare case. The NIA sources have told select media that Sachin Vaze had planned to kill two men and then also pin the blame of planting the explosives outside Mukesh Ambani's home on them. Sources in the National Investigating Agency have said that a sinister plan was being hatched by Sachin Vaze, who may have planned to eliminate the two men to fix the blame for planting the explosives outside Antilia in an SUV. The investigators are now looking into an encounter angle after a passport was found at Sachin Vaze's house, which has become a crucial piece in the Antilia bomb scare puzzle. The passport was found during a raid at Sachin Vaze's house on March 17th. Sources in the NIA have said that Sachin Vaze allegedly intended to eliminate the holder of this passport along with another man and subsequently implicate them for the crime of planting the SUV outside the house of Asia's richest billionaire. Now this SUV containing gelatin sticks was found on 25th February outside Mukesh Ambani's house, you all know that. But according to the original plan, the two men who have not been identified the NIA yet were to be gunned down the same day, and Sachin Vaze would have claimed to have solved the case. Now it is also said that the two men were to drive a Maruti Eco car stolen from Aurangabad and park it outside Antilia with an improvised explosive device or an IED inside it. The NIA retrieved the vehicle's number plate from Mithi River. We all saw the pictures of that. But as luck ran out for Sachin Vaze, the plan did not materialize. So then what did Sachin Vaze do? Well, he went for plan B, which was to use the Scorpio car owned by Mansukh Hiren, the Thane-based businessman who was later found murdered. But there is another big piece of the puzzle, and that is a missing cell phone. This cell phone could be a treasure trove of information according to the NIA sources. As per the records, a day before Sachin Vaze was arrested, he was using a mobile phone which has never been found yet. Though several recoveries were made, the destruction of DVRs and CCTV footage at the Mumbai Police Commissioner's office is also a big challenge for the NIA. And the sources have also said that during questioning of former Mumbai Police Commissioner Parambir Singh, he denied any knowledge of any wrongdoing by Sachin Vaze. This same officer said that there were a spate of denials. The NIA has made 4 arrests so far, including that of Sachin Vaze, suspended constable Vinayak Shinde, cricket bookie Naresh Gaur and Sachin Vaze's colleague Riaz Qazi. A senior officer said that no clean chit has been given to anyone yet. We are not in the business of giving a clean chit. We are here to investigate and get to the bottom of the conspiracy, he said. Now the Antilia bomb scare case sent shockwaves across Maharashtra, which eventually led to a massive political drama surrounding the Uddhav Thackeray government. But even after so much drama and so many revelations, questions continue to linger about the real motive behind Sachin Vaze's alleged crimes. Some say he wanted to regain his lost glory in the police force, but the question is, was this a risk worth taking? And even if it was, it sure looks like a recipe for disaster. And did Sachin Vaze really think he could get away with so many evidences against him? Well, my guess is as good as yours. But do let me know yours in the comments section. And also, where do you see this case going? I definitely see it going to Bollywood very soon. Let's connect on my Instagram. It's @ReviewRon. Subscribe here if you find my videos worth it. But as always, even if you don't, thank you so much for watching, and Jai Hind.